it's Julie Nolan, and you're watching another Julie Nolan show. Believe it or not, this is my 11th show, and I'm so looking forward to it. I have my brother Jack Driscoll coming on, not to be confused with Uncle Jack. He was last month. And back by popular demand, I have Tom Shattuck. I also have, and this took me a while, I have my son Frankie Nolan coming on. I had to work with a few agents, that's agents plural, and his green room is filled with wavy Lay's potato chips. So it was worth it. So he's coming on. And also Tom Shattuck's daughter, Sally Shattuck, whom I like to call Silly Sally, is coming on. So it's a full show. You're gonna love it. We're gonna go to a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited to have my brother Jack on. We talked about this for a long time. In fact, he's the first person I called to be a guest on my show because I didn't think anybody would come on. And I figured my brother can't say no. So we talked back and forth and we came up with an idea for this show, and we're focusing on commercials. The Super Bowl is around the corner, and he and I have always loved commercials. We've always talked about them, ones we like. And so I gave him an assignment, and I gave the assignment to myself as well, to pick his top 5 commercials of all time. So, Jack, how did you do?
Well, I think I did okay. And first of all, it's great to be on the Julie Nolan show. I'm so excited. It took a while to get through the contracts and stuff.
Exactly.
The fact that you married a lawyer didn't help. But nonetheless, yes, very exciting. And I spent a number of hours kind of going through YouTube, looking for some of my best. And the tough part was narrowing it down to 5.
It's true.
I had probably 30 that I saved as...
I think your first email was about 35 commercials.
Yeah, all the links, and it was like, yeah, we need to whittle this down.
Yeah.
But I did, and I think it's going to be fun. I think, yeah, we'll
all right,
get a
so
chance.
what did you pick? What
yeah.
do you got?
So I'll start with, going back chronologically, ESPN. Does a great job. I think they've even won awards. But
yes.
This is a clip that I grabbed from way back in Sports Center.
Okay.
And it's 2 of the guys that aren't even on ESPN anymore.
Okay.
Keith Olbermann and Dan Patrick.
Okay. Oh, I love that.
So, yeah, and it's great. I won't give away most of the rest of it. You'll get a chance to take a look at it. So it's a great clip. And of course, ESPN continues to do great commercials. So that's my first one.
Yes, and I agree with you. I've seen some of those ESPNs. They're very clever.
Right.
Okay.
So my next one, staying with the sports theme, is with Peyton Manning.
Love him.
Now, on the football field, of course, as New England Patriots fans, we aren't a big fan of the Mannings, either one of them. Eli or Peyton.
Right.
But you got to admit that Peyton has been very funny. And this is an older clip.
Okay.
He did a string of ads for MasterCard.
Okay.
And you'll see that this is just hysterical. So it was my favorite, and that's why it made the top 5.
Excellent. So that's number 4.
That's number 4.
All right.
Number 3, quite frankly, Julie, I think this company has done more television commercials than any company in the last 10, 15 years, and that's Geico.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And no, I didn't pick the gecko.
Okay.
Not a big fan of that.
Oh.
However, however, this is one of the original Cavemen ads, and I was a big fan of the Caveman, and the only thing I'll tell you is that when you see this clip, take a look at the apartment that the cavemen are living in. Okay. So I think it's hysterical.
Okay.
You'll get a kick out of that.
Good.
So that's my number 3rd one. The 3rd one. The 4th one is, and I have to give credit to my daughter Ashley. She sent me this link on YouTube.
You mean your second? This is your second one,
correct?
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Number 2. Okay.
Yeah. Alyssa is my first daughter. Ashley sent me this link. It is a Chef Boyardee ad. Okay. And I think, Julie, when you think about over the years commercials, they've always had like some sort of little animated, character, like the Speedy Alka-Seltzer guy, or the Charlie the Tuna, or Ed the Michelin Man. All these characters. The technology today, we've gotten to a point where we're doing some great things, and this Chef Boyardee ad is hysterical. So it is,
all right, so
like
I'll
I
look
said,
for the whatever.
Yeah,
there's a little
exactly.
something in there.
There's something in this ad that is just really funny, and so I really love that one.
Okay.
And then my #1 ad.
Yes.
I'm
anxiously waiting.
Yes, it just came out last year, so this is relatively new. And what I like about it is, after you see this ad, you're trying to figure out, well, what is the ad for? Because it's really about a car, but quite frankly, it could be about Pandora. Okay. It could be an ad for Neon Trees, the group. Who was unheard of back when this ad came out, but they certainly got a lot of publicity. And so I think it's a great ad when you see it, and then the best part is the Gregorian monks. So I won't say anything more. You'll get a chance to take a look at it.
All right, we got a lot to look at.
That's my top 5.
That is excellent. So we have all 5 that Jack just described, and I want you to take a look.
I don't know why Lindros has got to drop the gloves. Neely and Stevens, they don't fight anymore. They're respected around the league. And besides, I mean, penalty minutes doesn't equate to toughness in my book. I mean, when I think tough, Doug Gilmour's tough. Mark Messier's tough.
You need some more rouge.
Here? Mm-hmm. Thanks. You know, your foundation has looked great lately.
Thanks.
Say it with me, say it with me. Here we go. Let's go, insurers and adjusters. Let's go.
Grill.
Let's go, insurers and adjusters. Let's
$80.
Go. Cut that meat.
Sandwich.
Cut that meat.
$6.
Cut that meat.
Gas.
And it's full.
$20.
You're my favorite accountant. Tommy, please. Johnny, please. You're on my fantasy team. You're my favorite worker.
Fans.
Yes. Woo!
Priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Never gonna wash his hand. Right here, look at that.
It's so easy to use Geico.com. A caveman could do it.
What's that supposed to mean? Did you hear that?
That is really condescending.
Abby, still eating that Chef Boyardee big beef ravioli?
Blanky?
I can't believe you still remember my name. Hey, what happened? You grew too old for Blanky, but not too old for ravioli? What's the deal, man?
Cool Blanky, Abby.
Bridget, save it. We know you have a Blanky. We know his name is Rick, and I know he's in your backpack. Now, who wants to snuggle?
Chef Boyardee, the saucy, meaty taste you'll never outgrow.
Hey, Eddie, where's she going now?
Looks like the dry cleaner.
Dry cleaner.
The dry cleaner.
Dry cleaner.
The all-new Buick Verano gives you Pandora music streaming.
You guys are on.
It started with a whisper.
Unexpected technology that lets your favorite music go wherever you go.
I can't believe she's listening to that noise.
Welcome back. Now that you've seen my brother Jack's top 5 commercials, we can talk a little bit about it. You don't have to be like worrying about giving it away anymore.
Right, exactly. I saw just thinking back, you know, going back to the ESPN one when they're just, you know, first of all, they're talking about hockey and
they're talking about tough people.
Right,
tough
tough, and who's tough, and then they talk about, well, you're missing a little rouge and so forth.
Yes.
And so that was just classic. And again, ESPN, it continues to do that today. So
and
I really
they do a lot of deadpan.
love that ad.
Yeah, it's
love
fantastic.
That ad. And of course, Peyton, just the whole, you know, sing with me now. You know, here we go. Claims adjusters, here we go. Right, just you know, cut that meat.
I know, and I didn't want to like him either, but I have to give it to him. He is a good commercial guy.
Funny guy.
Yes,
He's a funny guy.
Excellent.
And again, the gecko. I just, you know, again, it took a while for me to figure this out, but it's clear they had a whole string of caveman ads. The cavemen are yuppies, right? They're educated.
Yes.
You know, one guy was on the laptop. The other guy was playing. He's playing the piano. That was a beautiful. It's in downtown New York, so it's a beautiful apartment. So they're the ones that are smart, intelligent, and the guy who, you know, it's so easy a caveman can do it. He's the idiot, right? That's what's funny about that ad. Of course, the Chef Boyardee. It's just save it, Bridget.
He's in your backpack.
His name is Rick. So that's just great stuff. Great stuff. And again, the final one. The reason why I really chose it's really the Buick Verano is that's the ad. That's who's paying for that spot. But the brilliance of coming up with the monks Think about sitting around, figuring out, hey, we're gonna do this ad. It's we're gonna do Pandora. We're gonna have these tour buses.
Right.
Like, all right. So we're gonna have a rock band. Neon Trees. We're gonna do a country band. Right. The dry cleaner. Right. And then and then the swing band, whatever, the big band. And then they were like, okay, we need one more. What would be right?
No.
And can you imagine the person in the room that goes, I know. We'll have a tour bus of Gregorian monks, like dry cleaner.
How does that fit in?
So that's the reason why,
great.
to me, it put it over the top, and that's what made it my top.
You did a nice job with that
Well,
assignment.
thank you. It took me a while. Right?
Oh, yeah. And it took me a while, too. And so I'll tell you what my 5 are.
Oh, excellent.
All right. So number 5, and I'll give you a hint. I feel good all under.
Oh, yes.
You actually look like you feel good all under.
I do, as a matter of fact. Thank you.
So it's, I think it was shot, somewhere in the 70s. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And the man gets on the elevator, and again, I don't want to give too much away, but he's just so excited about his new underwear that he's just got to share it with all these strangers on the elevator. So that was hysterical. I really enjoyed that one. My number 4, and you and I talked about this ad a lot. It's a great ad. It was so funny, and I wasn't that much older than her when this came out. So it's an ad for McDonald's, and the father is desperately trying to have Katie jump into the pool.
Exactly.
And he's like, come on. He looks like he's been out there for days.
Oh, for sure.
He looks sunburnt and everything.
Right.
And so then he says, I'll take you to dinner. And that's the best part when she says, where?
Well, and really, not to give it away, but if you want to know what Julie looked like back... and the attitude. You had both. You had both. So that's why that's a big...
I appreciated her little sassiness.
Exactly.
So that's that one. That's a classic. My 3rd one is actually a relatively recent one.
Yep.
I think it came out this year, and it's for Sprint. And it's everybody at the table. It's a kitchen table.
Yep.
And it's we've got a bundle. We got to figure out a plan. And then the father says, I think it should be the one who's fathered the most children.
Exactly.
And it goes from there. And then the mother gets exasperated because I got to go take a bath or something. It's great.
Yeah.
And then what was my next one? Oh, this is another brand new one. This came out for Christmas. For Walmart.
Yes.
And he's a big guy, and I don't even think you see the top of his head. That's how big he is.
He's too big.
Yeah. And so it's like, I'm a big guy. I got a big spread. I got a big family. I need to have a big party. I need a big TV.
Yeah, for the big game.
For the big game.
Exactly.
And then he goes, I have a little budget.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
So that's a good one. And my number 1 top commercial, even now, more so now, because when it came out, I was a student myself.
Yes.
Is the Staples most wonderful time of the year. Back to and those kids.
Yeah, the kids are so downtrodden, and the dad couldn't be happier.
It couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
So these are my 5. Take a look.
I feel good all under. Know why I feel good all under? My Hanes underwear fits all under. Look, reinforced neck, double seams, and a waistband that doesn't dig in. What comfort. And the Hanes price makes my wallet feel good, too. Boy, do I feel good all under. Hanes makes you feel good all under. Good morning.
Now, 20% off on Hanes' best-selling men's and boys styles.
Please, Katie, you can do it.
Daddy.
Please, Katie, just jump once. And then we'll go have dinner.
Where?
McDonald's?
You deserve a break today. Nobody makes your day like McDonald's can.
Dad, listen, we're gonna go broke unless we figure out a way to divvy up the shared data plan fairly. So, whoever's fathered the most children gets the most data.
Let's just do it by hair.
Body hair?
Most dental work.
What? Stop downloading and stop liking everything. It should be by who has the least amount of cartilage in their left knee.
Just want to take a bath.
Say no to sharing. Say yes to Sprint. With truly unlimited data, text, and calling.
Honey, they have the 55-inch LG.
We already have a TV.
Would you like to know more about it? Yeah. Let me put my wife on speaker.
No.
Hi. It's LED and it has great picture quality. I don't know. It's ultra slim.
Maybe next year.
You can always put it on layaway and pay a little at a time.
All right, we'll take it.
I love you!
Football. Shop now. Get the hottest brands on your list today, like the LG 55-inch LED TV. And put it on layaway now, so you have more time to pay. Walmart.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's that time of year again. They're going back! It's back to school time at Staples! Over 5,000 supplies at the guaranteed low price.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Staples. Yeah, we've got that.
Well, I was looking for a restaurant.
Oh, well, I mean, there's so many.
There's Abchat, Foxy's.
I was actually thinking outside of Melody.
What?
What? Turner's and
I hope you enjoyed that commercial at Coffee, Tea, and Me.
There you go.
I don't know. We may have shot it today, considering we're sort of in the same outfit.
It's just a coincidence, I'm sure.
He always
I'm
wears
sure.
the shirt. He's
every
always
other day.
wearing the shirt.
Every other day.
It's like every day with that green shirt on. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for coming. He lives in Connecticut. He drove up here, took the day off, and
Well,
came.
you know, it's my hometown.
Yeah,
Went to Melrose High.
Yes, you
Sure,
did.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
You did.
So, yeah.
So, and I have just a little something to give back to you. Give back to
me.
you.
This is like an Indian
Yes,
giving.
it is kind of like a funny little thing. It is the lump of coal that you bought me for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were bad that year.
Yeah. Well, you were bad this year.
There you go. A lump of coal. Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm really touched.
That was very clever.
And for you,
yes,
I wanted to bring you back to the day we took this shot.
Okay.
This is a 70s shot
Clearly.
for sure. But you may recall that besides this shot of the whole family, there was other iterations,
I
variations.
didn't know that. Am I in them?
Well, there was a shot of all four girls.
Okay.
There was a shot of just mom and dad,
Okay.
right? And then they finally decided, well, maybe we need a shot of the two boys.
I guess.
You know, and notice that we were relegated. We weren't even on the couch. We were relegated to the
You're
side.
barely in there.
So when they finally decided, well, maybe we need a picture of the two boys.
Yeah.
Being the wise guys that we are, this is what we did.
Can I have that on my set?
Absolutely, you
oh my
can
gosh,
have that.
this is hysterical. Can you see this?
We decided
That's
to leave the
ridiculous.
couch empty and
Leave
just
the
stay
couch
on
empty and
just stay on the
just stay on
arms
there.
of
yeah,
the
because
couch.
that's how you felt.
Exactly.
The little
We were bottom of the
sort of-
barrel,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
there you go.
second fiddle.
There you go. So that's the picture that we took that same day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now listen, don't go anywhere because
Okay.
you're going to come back at the end.
Love
We
to.
all get on the couch and chittily chat a little bit more. So you
Looking
stay
forward to
here
it.
and you stay there, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. As promised, back by popular demand, Tom Shattuck.
Thank you very much. Lovely to see you again. Lovely to see everybody again.
Yes, yes.
Happy 2013. Can you believe it? We
Same
made
to
it.
you. Yes, yes. How have you been?
I have been fantastic. Things couldn't be better.
Excellent.
With a tiny, small
Little glitch.
glitch, yes.
Okay.
You know, I've been working at a radio station for these past 5 years.
Yes.
We do talk radio.
You do.
So I go in there.
Right.
And suddenly, all the talk equipment is gone.
Okay.
And instead, we're playing Jay-Z and Beyonce music. So I had to go explain to management that this wasn't going to work. So I told them that either we get rid of all that stuff or I'm out of there.
Right. Right.
So needless to say, I'm no longer burdened
right.
with employment.
Exactly.
So
Who
I'm a
needs
free
it?
man. Now, you would think that's a bad thing because it's a tough economy and it's not a great time to be unemployed. But there's a silver lining to this. It's a little bit of a good thing.
Bring it on.
Okay. Now, you and I do boot camp together.
We used to.
We used to do it together until I was traded to the bad people's boot camp for bad behavior in Julie's boot camp.
Joy moved you.
Joy traded me away because I was a locker room problem or whatever. So, one of the great things was, you know, we got a little stronger. So one of the ways I kind of used boot camp outside of boot camp was to walk to the train station to Oak Grove.
Correct.
And, you know, I live over there.
Yes.
And between me and Oak Grove, there's that huge hill.
Yes.
So I was getting exercise.
In addition to?
Boot camp, yes, because I felt nice and strong. And I said, I'm going to walk straight over that hill. It'll save me some time, and I'll get right to Oak Grove Station.
Correct.
Okay. Now, this is what happened. This happened some months ago. So, we'll say this is July 26th or so.
Maybe, exactly, July 26th.
In or around 2:18 in the afternoon. So listen to this. This is absolutely G-rated, not salacious, totally innocent. So I'm walking, as I usually do, up my hill, July 26th.
Yes.
Up a steep path. Oh, if you hear an infant somewhere, that's I have a child
silly
that's
Sally.
running loose somewhere.
No
Just
worries.
ignore that. We'll try to edit it.
She might just walk right out here. I don't know.
Absolutely. So I'm walking up this big hill.
Yeah.
And I'm strong now, so I can do this.
You're very strong.
And I'm saving time getting to work. And I hear this noise. There's a big house on my left, and I hear this noise like a scraping. And it sounds like what it was, which is somebody moving lawn furniture to their yard. So I look to my left, and there's a woman in a bikini. And so I look back, I'm on my way. You know, it's summertime.
It's summertime, It happens.
But of course, then I look back because you look, as a guy, as any human being, you see the photograph in your mind is, you look over there, somebody in a bikini, oh, what, wait. So I did like a double take. It was very innocent. All she's doing is she's lying out in the sun in her own house.
Right.
So I look over there, she looks at me and she's, startled.
Oh.
And so I thought, oh my God, I've done something wrong. But I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
All I did was see her. And so I didn't go, and I started hauling up the hill. So I figured now that I had all the traits of somebody who was guilty of something, but I didn't do anything. All I did was see her over there. There's nothing creepy about that, right?
Nothing.
Somebody made a noise. Somebody's in a bikini. I see somebody in the bikini. Mistakenly, because she seems excited, I get a little spooked. And I walk up there. So anyway, I've spent the last 7 months now walking the long way around this huge hill.
Even in the winter.
Even in the winter, because you never know.
Because you don't know now. You're off kilter.
I am off kilter. So the good thing about not being employed now is that that's all over. I don't have to worry about that.
Phew.
But you know, if you're watching this, that I wasn't doing anything. I was just walking up the hill.
Well, let me say something. What she was doing, she was on the front lawn. Why wasn't she in the backyard?
Right.
Am I right?
Yes, and it's not as if I stopped to spectate anyway.
Right.
So, I mean...
Yeah. No, I think she liked it.
That was 2012, that's all.
That's all. That's a wash.
All gone. It's 2013 now, which is a very important year for me, because believe it or not, I'm 40 years old.
Well, we're gonna move to that. That's in addition to it being a new year. It's a whole new world for you. 40s. Welcome to the club. In fact, I bought you a present. Now, before I give this to you, I just want to. I might even say this twice. It is not a cake. It's not a cake.
I assume that this is cash, and although it's not in great taste to give cash, I reluctantly accept this.
You'll accept it and like it. No.
Will do?
No. It's a surprise. You need to. Oh, hi.
Hey, you want to come to this?
You want to open the present?
Daddy's about to get $100,000. Yes.
Yeah, dollars. I'll help you open it, okay? Oh, they didn't tape it, did they? I hope not. No. Now, I want to preface this by saying that you said that you really want to, celebrate this birthday probably like all year, right?
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's going to be like an everyday kind of occasion. Okay, so I thought this might help. Like, maybe you don't have to say anything. You can just walk around with it.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes.
Is it over the top? I don't think so.
Now, you sure I won't look at all silly walking down Main Street Melrose with this?
I say you walk right up to that woman in the bikini with that on.
This is the difference maker right here.
Saying, oh, you looking at me? I'm looking at you.
She goes out, lies out in a bikini, just waiting for guys with his hat.
Correct.
Thank you very much, Sally. Look at this. I assume there's a check in here somewhere.
I'll buy you a drink at Stern.
How did you know, by the way? You got my head size right, and I have like a pumpkin-sized head too. My daughter
That's
has
what
a
I
tiny
said when I went to the
pumpkin
store. I said, I have this friend, and his head is so.
Yeah.
It's a section. It's a section of pumpkin head hats that you go to.
Absolutely. So what are you doing this winter? What are your big social plans? Since you're a person of social star, I need to know what to do with my leisure time now.
Yeah, geez, you've caught me off guard. I don't know. I have been doing, as you have, I've been doing 5Ks.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I'm going to do the stair climb.
Oh, that sounds vicious in Boston. You have to climb 10,000 stairs in one Boston place. It's for a good cause, though, right?
It's for a good cause, and you run right to the bar afterwards.
Did I tell you what happened, by the way? And this is going to be scandalous as well.
It's okay. Be edgy. It's okay.
Well, we both did the run for Mount Hood, the assault on Mount Hood.
Yes, we did. Yep.
Do you realize that before that, a certain elected official in our town,
who will remain nameless,
vowed that he would absolutely beat me handily on this race?
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Handily. And as a matter of fact, when I got there, he scoffed at me. Alas, let it be known.
Oh no, not another record-breaking moment for you. Like
I didn't quite get a record, actually. That was a tough slug.
Yeah, that was horrible.
But I beat him soundly. That's right. We'll call him Mayor RD. You know what happened. You know you lost badly, and that can never be undone.
It's in the history books now. Forget about it.
It should be in the history books. I think I should be made mayor for it. Actually, I have all sorts of time.
That could be your next thing. You do have lots of time. Maybe you could try that.
Or something like that anyway. But so last week we had another race, and I beat him in that one too. But since I started the race earlier than he did, his time was better than mine. So there's another controversy. So
oh, that is a controversy, because that kind of sounds like he won.
I don't like to use those terms anymore. I kind of think that the Assault on Mount Hood was the swan song.
Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, you want to just stay with that? All right, that sounds good. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for my hat.
You're very welcome.
I assume there's a check around here somewhere?
There is, somewhere. In my brother Jack's wallet, probably.
Oh, I'll be right there, Jack.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to bring Frankie Nolan on, so you stay right where you are. Thank you.
Hi! Welcome back to the Frankie Nolan Show. Much better than the other Nolan Show. With our guest today, we have birthday boy over here and his little offspring, Sally. Can you still believe that's your dad? I don't believe it either. So anyways, hey Sally, do you know that you're getting a brother or sister? Does she know?
I don't think I did tell her. Well, now she knows. Bad news.
Now she knows the truth. The truth has come out.
I want to thank all my guests that were on tonight. My brother Jack, my son Frankie, who's trying to hide under the hat, but we all know it's him. Tom Shattuck and Silly Sally. Sally, the only girl guest, gets a can of hairspray.
Ooh.
I know it's a lot of,
nice.
it's about the size of her, but you know. And then for you guys, you all get a little gift bag, a Julie Nolan gift bag, with some hair gel and some Arbonne products, because Arbonne sponsors Julie Nolan Show. So that's Frankie, you get one.
Frankie gets one.
Thank you.
Jack gets one, yes. Tom gets another gift.
Oh, this is incredible.
I don't know what to say.
I'm moving in. Thank you so much.
All right, well listen, next month we are going to talk about bodyography again. We're going to go to bodyography with a camera, so you're not going to want to miss that. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.